The cup and handle chart pattern is one of the most subjective patterns out there because it's not always going to look so pretty. It does literally look like a cup, a rounded bottom that pulls back. That's going to be your handle before you get a breakout. But what makes it so subjective is that during the formation of the cup, typically you're not just going to have down motion and then up motion. It's going to be zigzag pullbacks. It might be a double bottom at the bottom of the cup, and then your handle might look something like a bull flag. So you're going to have a bull flag and a double bottom pattern within the whole cup and handle formation pattern before you even get a breakout. So one way to trade this is to wait for the formation of the handle to occur and draw yourself a downtrend trend line across the tops of the candles on the handle. Once you get a break of that downtrend trend line, which would be right here, you take your entry for the breakout move to the top side. Now, this is risky because you understand that there is resistance just overhead. So if you're taking the entry on the break of the downtrend trend line at the handle, you still have resistance to break overhead, and there's a chance that resistance isn't broken. Now, entering in this fashion, if you do get that breakout, makes you look like a genius because you're taking the entry way earlier than anybody else probably would. So essentially, you're able to capitalize on more profit margin, but you still run the risk of that resistance overhead actually acting as resistance. The other way to take the entry on this pattern would be to wait for a break of the resistance of the pattern itself. So you would wait for the handle to form, you would wait for the handle to start to break out, and then you would want to see higher highs above the resistance of the pattern and take your entry on the breakout of that pattern. Now your stop loss becomes the top of the pattern because old resistance can become new support. Therefore, if this breakout is to continue up, then that old resistance should validate as new support. Let's look at some real life examples. Here I'm on the daily chart for Mara, and I'm just going to screenshot this price action and draw on it so it's easier to see. This would be the top of your pattern up here, the top of your cup and handle, where this serves as your cup, and then this pullback right here would be your handle. So your breakout point is going to be this move here. Now, like I said, two different ways to trade it. Number one, wait for a break of the downtrend trend line. You can take the entry somewhere on this candle. The other way to trade it would be to wait for a break of the top of the formation. So your entry would be somewhere over here on this candle to capitalize on this move up to the top side. Like I said, this is one of the most subjective patterns because if you don't see the entire cup and handle, what you probably do see is a bull flag formation there. Or if you don't see the bull flag formation there, what you probably see is the double bottom pattern right here, bottom one, bottom two. Let's take a look at another example again, just screenshotting this price action so we can mark it up and view it easier. Looking at this chart, you have 5 seconds. Can you spot the cup and handle? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If not, here it is. This is your cup. And this is your handle. Now this time, notice the handle doesn't really look like a bull flag, does it? This looks more like a bull pennant. And your cup still is that same double bottom pattern that we saw previously. Again, this would be your cup, this would be your handle, and then here's your breakout to the top side. And your entry for this pattern would either be, again, on the breakout of the downtrend trend line, which would be on this candle right here, or on the breakout of the entire pattern formation itself, which would be on this candle right here. Now, I want to point something out. If you're looking at this formation and you're like, Gates, is that a cup and handle over here? The answer is no, because your handle pulls all the way back to the bottom of the cup. That is not what you want to see. With a cup and handle formation, you want your handle to pull back partially, not all the way down. So thank you for watching. That's all that I have on the cup and handle pattern formation. Hope the videos helped you out, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.